viewers, this is Jay Chris Gurucharan back again. First and foremost, I would like to wish all of you a very happy and prosperous Diwali. Today, I have a very important agenda for you. That is to make you understand compounding effect, because compounding effect is very important in life, be it in your financial management or in other aspects of life. To illustrate compounding effect, I will first tell you a very short story. In a small village, let us assume there were two brothers whose names were Joy and Roy. One day their grandfather called both of them and requested them to take care of their garden. Joy and Roy asked the grandfather for a compensation plan or what they would get in return. The grandfather gave them two choices. The first choice was that the grandfather would give them 1,000 rupees every month perennially whenever they take care of the family garden. Another option was the grandfather would start off by giving 5 rupees and this amount would double every subsequent month. In other words, 5 would become 10, 10 would become 20, 20 would become 40, and at the end of 30th month, for illustration purposes, let us figure out what happens at the end of the 30th month. If you observe Joy, at the end of 30th month, you will be getting 1,000 rupees, and in total, after 30 months, you would be getting 30,000 rupees. Roy, on the other hand, his payout at the end of the 30th month itself would be 268 crores, much higher than his brother's 1,000 rupees. And if you see the total money Roy has made all these 30 months put together, that would be to the tune of 536 crores. So what does this story illustrate, ladies and gentlemen? The story is simple. It is due to compounding effect. In other words, if you see your Joy started with 1,000 rupees, which is pretty high compared to his brother's 5 rupee. But if you see, the growth rate in Joy's payout was 0. It never appreciated so much. But in case of Roy, he was smart enough to accept 5 rupees, but a deal in which his money would double subsequently. So this is the power of compounding. And if you extend this 30 years more, say for example 40-50 years, this amount you arrive at the end would be substantially even more. So what does all of this indicate to us? It indicates that where you start doesn't really matter. Roy, for example, started with just 5 rupees, but then he made a killing of 536 crores. But on the other hand, Joy was too jealous to see the 1,000 rupees immediately and he missed the larger picture. And if you see compound interest, the formula is something like this. For compound interest, the formula is principal times 1 plus r to the power n. Let me explain this. Principal is the amount you are investing. Compounded interest, the amount part I am talking about. Principal is the amount you are investing, and then R is the rate of return, and N is the number of years you are willing to wait. If you see in this equation, principal is based on your ability. Whatever you can invest, only to that tune you will be able to invest. You will not be able to invest beyond that. Rate of return you do not know currently because it is futuristic. But the end is in your control. The more you wait, the more returns you make. So what does it mean? Patience and consistency is very important in financial world. Now you may be thinking compound interest is applicable only to finance. That is where most people get it wrong. It is not actually true. Compounding applies to all aspects of life. Be it learning a new skill. Say for example, if you try to learn a new skill, read a new book on a new topic, the first day it would be extremely boring or it would be too complex. But then you'll have to keep reading till a point in time consistently. It may be just 3 or 4 pages a day. Over a period of time, you will gain mastery over it. We cannot expect instantaneous results. You might have heard of New Year resolutions, but in this video, I want you to take up a Diwali resolution, that is to understand compounding clearly and practice it in all aspects of life, be it finance or non-finance. Once again, a very happy Diwali to one and all. You can feel free to ask any clarification in the comment section, and please like, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.